Good evening, friends. It's 160 days. I almost missed today because it's almost midnight, but we're down to 160 days that Robert has to serve left in jail. It's been a busy day. He did get to have an amazing interview with Misty this afternoon, so make sure you check out the link down there in the comments. It is a really noisy video, so you have to kind of try and focus on what he's saying because of all the noise coming from the jail, but it's definitely well worth your watch. He seems to be doing really, really well. And I did post another link down in the comments to another video that Robert had made. I think it was about 2 years ago. Or I'm sorry, not 2 years ago. It was from 2016, I think. And it's an introduction to him. It's an introduction to who he is and why he does what he does. And I watched that just before I watched the interview that he had with Misty, and it was really encouraging to see how far Robert has come, just as a person, with his strength and how he's standing and his resolve in his stand for liberty. He really went into depth with Misty on a couple different things on why he did what he did in those days back in 2020 when he was protesting the government. And you just got to watch those two links down in the comments. So I'm going to keep this super short. I didn't get a chance to talk to Melanie yet tonight. She is, I believe, working at 4 a.m., which is why I didn't talk to her. So we're not going to let that one happen again, Mel. We'll talk tomorrow. So guys, take some time, go watch those videos and those interviews. There are so many people in the jail system right now that are being affected and that are being used by the government. And Robert is really adamant that he does not want to feed that system any more than he has to. So just be thinking of ways that you as one individual can affect that, because that's how we're going to make a difference. We're rapidly approaching election time, and there's a lot going on in the world right now. I don't know if anybody's paying attention to what's going on with other countries and what their leaders are saying about our country, but we're in a world of hurt, guys. And we have an amazing opportunity right now. And that's the opportunity to react. Robert touched on his past life and how he had the choice to either become one of those gangsters or become a good dad for his kids. I know that there's a lot of division right now on, if there's going to be a peaceful way out of this. But everybody needs to remember that as the world is changing, we have some say in what it changes into. So make sure that you think about that as things are changing, and remember that you can make a difference. I just want to give a shout out to Misty. Misty, it looks like, just bought Idaho Dispatch. So I'm super excited for that because she is making a significant change in the way reporting happens here in Idaho. And I can't wait to see what she's going to do with it. So Greg, you did a great job. You inspired a lot of people, and you brought a lot of truth. So Melanie and I did speak for a brief second tonight via text. She's doing good. She got to see the granddaughter. Robert's doing good. And we're going to talk tomorrow because she has to work really early. So I hope you all have a good night. Misty, thank you so much for everything that you did today. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Oh, and protests down in the comments. There are some scheduled ones now. They are going to be consistent, so make sure that you tune into those. Looks like they're going to be on Sundays and Thursdays. All the details are down there. And make sure that you get your Robert attire. And that includes your backwards baseball cap, your sunglasses, your fancy mustache from like the Halloween store or something. Or you can draw it on if you're brave. I'm not going to draw it on, but I might do a stick-on one. Your fancy cowboy holster, preferably, containing what goes in a holster. Clear Dr. Pepper bottle with water in it. And your fancy Patriot quote shirt. And get out there and make some noise with your Home Depot bucket and a stick. Have a good night, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.